And I'm Harvey.
And welcome to episode 20 of the BARQcast, which is a podcast, as you know, I'm sure, produced by BARQ, a furry social app made for furries by furries.
And with us today, we have two amazing fuzzies. Our favorite hyena, Rano. Welcome on back. Glad to have you. It's been oh my God. It's been, I don't know, your episode like 5. It's been a long time.
Yes.
Yes. But then, talking about our guest for the episode, SpicyGayDog. Welcome on in. Glad to have you. How you doing?
I'm good. I don't know who this person is next to me.
Yeah, we just dragged him off the street. It's what usually happens around here. We're just like,
You will.
Yeah.
You will.
oh, yeah, we'll all
No,
know each other
I'm
very well by the end of this episode.
I have a confession. I'm a stray. I'm actually.
You are a stray.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, are you up for adoption? Or
Oh, you don't want me. You don't trust me. You
Oh,
don't want
he
me.
is a
I'm not-
handful.
I'm not a good boy.
Don't even get me
I will
started.
tear up all your pillows.
damn.
It'll not be fun. But
Oh,
why don't we
okay.
start off every episode? I'm sure you know how we
Oh,
start
we know,
every
yeah.
episode.
Oh, yeah.
Spicy Gay Dog, or as we will probably call you, Cody. How did you get into the furry fandom?
It was like a mix of two things. It was definitely Wolf O'Donnell at first.
Who's
Because
that?
It was like
Wolf
from Star
O'Donnell.
Fox.
Oh, that wolf. Okay.
What?
No, I know
What
them
do
by
you mean,
wolf. I
which
don't know by
wolf?
their full name. Okay. I never played Star Fox.
Oh, okay. So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just.
I'm so sorry. I'll play it after
No,
I promise
He's
to
like,
play it.
I have to leave.
Yeah.
I made a big mistake coming here today.
No, but no, it was definitely Wolf. I just like, seeing a lot of his concept art and all that stuff back then. I was like, man, he's hot. And then also like a little bit of Balto as well, because I was like, he's a little bit handsome.
Okay, now I gotta
And
ask
then,
who
like,
that
as I-
is.
You
You don't know who
Balto
Balto is?
I don't know names very well. Who?
Are you freaking kidding me?
Hold on.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Balto. Do I search Balto
How old
furry?
are you?
I am
No, just
21.
Balto.
Oh my God, that makes sense then.
Oh, that. Okay, I've seen them around. I haven't seen the movie though. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I just thought
He
he
was
was
down
like
the
he had a little. Like, oh. No, he was handsome.
Yeah.
But like I ended up just kind of like growing with that, and then it sort of, I want to say it like peaked in terms of like overall exposure slash like, when you're like really into something and then it like becomes your identity for like a little bit,
Yeah.
perhaps. Like that was me to a detrimental degree in high school. Okay. Can I quickly tell a quick little story about
Dude,
this?
it's
Is
all
that-
about
is
you.
that
Let's
fine?
hear
The
it.
show's all
Okay.
about you.
Well, I also just I want to keep the show rolling, but no,
Tell
I
me,
ended
you
up
can do this.
I had a Colgate Sona. I call them Colgate because it was like a blue, white, and red Sona. Like it was very
Wait.
like candy colored.
Like the toothpaste?
Yeah,
That's
like
what
the
a ton
toothpaste.
of people have.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I called them Colgate in
Huh.
retrospect because in real, like now I'm much more of a neutral fur tone.
Oh, me too.
enjoyer,
Me too.
personally. Yeah, but back then that was not the case. And also, I want to preface this by saying I'm not into paws. I'm not.
Whoa.
I swear.
Huge L.
I
Huge L.
swear.
Big huge
Whoa.
L.
But
Starting strong.
but okay, it was like probably like grade 10 or 11. Like I was like probably like 18 probably. And I had this phone background, and it was like just like this YCH that I picked up with this Colgate character, and it was him. Like you don't see anything. It's just his like it's like his foot, I guess. And he's like stepping out of panties, and this was my
Oh.
phone background.
Whoa.
But the issue became, this was a learning experience for me, because I had my phone on my desk, and my English teacher came up to me, and this was allowed. You could have your phone on your desk, and she comes up to me, and she's just like, oh, Cody, can you quickly just like, what time is it? And I unlock my phone, and her reaction was literally just like, oh,
Oh.
that's it.
Did you
That's
guys
it.
talk about
That's
it?
it. No, she
Just-
walked away.
Oh,
I had a
That's
horrible
it.
thing like that happen to
God.
me before too.
Oh, we need to hear about that.
Actually, yeah,
Phil.
please.
Phil.
Oh, okay. I was at my barber, and I've been going to the barber
Oh,
forever.
Okay.
Oh.
And
So wait, this was
I was
recent?
editing photos. Oh yeah, this was like a year ago. He's like this really big, like super straight dude. Like I go in with like my J's on, so like no one knows that, you know.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gay,
no, of
but-
course.
Well,
I go in
Scott
there and
J's
I was
on.
editing. I was editing photos before in my phone of the spicy variety, and I forgot to like close out of that app. And I wanted to show him what hairstyle I wanted. I was like, it's on my phone.
No.
And then as I'm pulling my phone out, I'm like, what was I doing before I got in here? Shit. If I open my, and he's looking at my phone. I'm like, if I open my phone, we're all gonna see parts of me. It's gonna be insane. So I just sat there, and we both awkwardly sat there, and I'm holding my phone, and I was like, actually, my phone's dead. Even though it clearly lit up like it was not
Oh
dead.
my
And
God.
he was like,
Smooth.
okay. And I was like, can you just give me like a low hyper fade, and
The low
leave the top?
Oh.
Fade.
I'm so fucking stupid.
Oh my god.
It was so bad.
Well, I mean, at least you recorded. At least that could have gotten a lot worse for everybody.
Yeah.
That would have been so
Like,
bad.
At least you remembered. Like I feel like
Dude,
that's the important part.
If you didn't remember and you just like mildly just turned it on and then showed him, like,
Oh, I would have been like,
oh,
ah,
oh,
what
that's
was
not
that?
me. That's not me.
You're at the
You're-
wrong kind
or
of
is it?
barber, sir.
and then just look at
This
him
ain't
like,
a barber.
Maybe your barber would have gotten jealous. He's like, so who do you have doing downstairs? What am I, just the upstairs person? Like,
Sis.
what's going on?
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So getting back on track, Spicy.
Hi.
So we learned about how you got in the fandom. But now the main thing is, what do you do? Like, what's your whole gig? What goes on?
This episode is 18 plus.
Yes, it is.
gonna
Yes.
talk-
Every
Yes.
episode is 18 plus.
Uh-huh.
BARQ is an 18 plus
Yes.
app.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That I was very happy to see that as well. So, no, I provide the sound effects as well as the voice acting for gay furry porn.
Wow.
And it's honestly
Hero.
quite weird how I got into this situation.
Yeah, I wanted to wonder, like,
it's a blessing. It's a true blessing. Cause okay, so a long time ago, this is probably like 3 years ago, I was just working like a pretty dead end corporate job, and I hated it. It was full of like just like the worst kind of people. Like I remember once some dude spilled his coffee. It was one of those ones where it's like an office space, but you don't have like a designated desk. You just have like a like there's a whole area and you can just pick wherever to work.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody sat down and must have like spilled their coffee or whatever. Cause I look over my desk and I see that he's standing there and it's all dripping. And I'm like, oh man, that sucks. Okay, he's probably gonna go and clean that. No, he gets up and he just moves to a different desk. He didn't bother cleaning it. So I'm just like, eventually I stood back up and I'm like, did he clean that? Yeah. And nope, sure enough. And the whole day it just, sure enough, never got cleaned.
Oh,
But regardless,
wow.
I can go on forever about these awful corporate stories. I have tons. One time 2 out of the 4 floors were infested with bed bugs and I wasn't allowed to work from home.
Oh. Oh, that's fun.
Hell. But I hate bugs. I hate bugs. All kinds of bugs.
Whoa.
I'm not a bug man.
Whoa.
Nope.
There's
What's
probably
the
some
worst
bugs
bug?
listening.
Okay.
Oh yeah, what is
I
the
love
worst?
you bugs.
Oh.
No, bed bugs. No, bed bugs are the worst because they have this thing apparently where it's like this like what's it, like a mental thing that they inflict on you that makes you more like wary of them, like it makes you paranoid of them. I don't know, like, fact check me.
Wait,
Fact
what?
check me. Yeah, but when
Mind
they
control
bite
powers?
you, they put this thing in you that makes you even more paranoid of them.
So is this like
I don't know
if
if
they bite you?
So they have penises.
I think so. Maybe fact check me. I'm not
I
a,
heard they
I'm
have
not a
these
bug
little tiny
scientist.
penises that insert into your skin.
Whoa.
Rano?
Enough.
I heard this. This is real.
Bed bug paranoia.
What's a penis?
Bug
Okay.
penis.
Banjo, it's okay.
Have
It's
a
okay.
lot of
Don't worry
time.
about it. Oh,
Is there
it
anything
is
coming
real.
Hold on,
Be-
I'm
bed,
looking it
it
up.
says
Yeah?
bedbug
Is it really?
paranoia is a psychological condition that can result from an actual infestation or the fear of one. leading to symptoms like anxiety, obsessive thoughts, and constant feeling of being bitten.
Itching.
Yes.
Yes, that happened
So
when I worked in the
that-
hospital.
Oh.
Oh, I bet
That
you
looks so
good.
like
Happened.
experience a bunch of stuff like that too.
Oh my god,
No, but
crazy bug
so
things.
Okay.
but yeah,
Spicy, I have a
anyways.
question.
Oh, here, hit it with
You
me.
hate insects. What about bumblebees? Come on, you gotta admit.
Come
they're a
on.
little
No, I like
bit-
bumblebees.
they're-
Okay.
I
they're
don't hate all
cute,
bugs.
right?
I love
I
Okay,
fucking hate
moths.
bumblebees.
I like moths.
Alright, then.
Okay, look, if
Fucking
a
hate
bug
them.
is able to bite me and I just like have to not like I can't do anything when I'm sleeping because they activate when I'm sleeping. Activate, they wake up. My brain's mush. My brain's just mush.
That's
Insect
okay, you're
activating,
just a
going for the
puppy.
legs.
I have puppy brain. It's okay.
It's okay.
But
Banjo.
yeah. No, but I can go on about work stories. But that corporate job was just like dead end, right? And
Mhm.
during that point, I had reached out to an animator by the name of Naked Sav, who we might all be a little bit familiar with. They're an animator. Do
I know
very good
Jab.
work. So I reached out to them about a potential commission, and they were pretty like loaded up with work. So it took a little bit to get that ball rolling because they were dealing with their queue. But in the meantime, as they were working on that, I just started getting more and more interested in like Foley work because it was actually kind of neat. Way back in high school, I had an assignment where it was the only. I don't know if you had this. It was like a music and computers class, but you were able to like. I don't know. We did a lot of research into Foley work, and the final
Interesting.
of that class. Yeah, the final of that class was to mute a scene in a movie and then provide all of the sound effects
Oh,
for it.
that sounds like so much
Now,
fun.
What's
yeah,
Foley
my
work?
teacher was not thrilled with the scene that I chose.
Oh,
because
oh yeah.
turns out,
Wait, do you
even
want
if
to
you're-
do you want to explain what Foley work is to people who don't know?
Oh yeah, sure. So Foley work is typically when you're watching like a movie or an animation. I think it's better if we stick with animation for now, just because I'm not too well versed in the film side of it. But I'm sure it's pretty similar.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to animation, say if like a character like is walking down the street and then they drop a coin and then they have to go and pick up said coin, it's the sound editor or the audio engineer is filling in for those sounds. So they're adding in the footsteps, they're adding in the cloth
Yeah.
rustling
That's such a
during
cool
each
job.
step.
I want to do a
during
whole
each
scene, but
step.
me just doing all of it with my mouth.
Wow.
Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah, well, lucky
Wait,
for you.
not like that though.
Uh,
Oh, just like making
done
coin
it. Point up.
noises and stuff. Yeah.
I've actually had to do that once. That was really cool. There was one where I had to make like a bunch of non-diegetic sounds. So the difference between a diegetic sound and a non-diegetic sound, when we're looking at like a movie scene, for example, a great example of it is within the movie Into the Spider-Verse. So like think like Miles Morales, the character Spider-Man, is listening to music through his earbuds, right? Or headphones. If he is listening to music and the audience can hear the music that he's listening to, that is diegetic, right? Non-diegetic sound is the opposite of that. Think like a cartoony, like think like Spider-Man throws a punch and it's like big pow, like a wow, big sound, right? That's not actually actively associated with that. Then that in fact is like a non-diegetic where it's like the character isn't able to hear this sound. That's mainly for the audience. But like I've done a couple sounds that are non-diegetic for certain animations where they've had like text pop-ups and I'll literally go like right, and I'll add that in to it, and it's really fun when you layer so much stuff on top of that. Folks typically aren't even able to notice that, oh, he just made that sound with his mouth, just because you've crafted so much of like a layered ambience or whatever you're currently working on that it just sort of blends into the scene, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, so I got more and more interested in that. Yeah, my teacher back in high school when I took that music and computers class, she was not thrilled. It was grade 12, might I add, final year. So, we are all pretty much 18, and I chose a John Wick scene. So it's like, because I was like, for me, I was a big fan of the first John Wick. I thought it was cool. So then, yeah, I did the club scene for that, and I did like watermelon exploding anytime somebody got like shot. Like it was cool. My teacher was just like, I really liked this. I just can't show it to the class, but like, you know, you did a good job. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know that was a thing. And she's just like, yeah, but like, you know, you could have chose like Spider-Man or something. I'm like, I could have chose Spider-Man.
That's cool.
No.
Yeah, but
You really
I
like
had a lot of
Spider-Man.
I am a big Spider-Man fan. I do like the new games that came out too. They were
But you
very
hate
fun.
bugs. This is
Oh my
you're
God.
Yeah,
contradicting.
something's
but
wrong here.
love Spider-Man,
Oh,
hate
okay.
bugs.
I do hate spiders though. Does that kind of now to like narrow it back down? I'm just very scared of them. Like it could be like a tiny little thing. I can't. I just immediately. I'm like, in my current living arrangement, I need somebody else to kill the bugs. I can't.
What if it was a
I'm-
big spider? Would you be happier?
What if it was like the size of a man?
No.
Yeah.
A man spider.
Uh,
A Spider-Man.
What if he
Does
was
it
the
talk?
Spider-Man?
Oh no.
Does it like speak to me?
Yeah,
He's like, hello, I'm a spider. I'm going to crawl
Right.
towards you now.
like the spider
Can you
from Lord
not
of the
do that,
Rings.
spider? And if you stay over in that corner, maybe my roommate's
No, I
trying
can't
to
understand you. I'm
instill
a
in
spider.
me. All right, bug
Spider.
spray.
Oh,
Just-
you're a killer.
Oh, you did the noise.
No!
I thought that was a spray can.
Wow.
That's diegetic.
You
You're
know,
such a
you know what I always
professional.
found funny. This is kind of off topic a little bit, but if you ever had a dog and there's like an insect, they'll just eat it so casually. It's like a magic trick. Like they'll just like
Oh, I ate him
put
too.
their nose on it and it's just
Yeah, we
gone.
got 3 dogs here. I feel like you guys can
Bro, no.
Well,
Well, are hyenas really dogs? I don't think
I'm
so.
a hyena
I think-
dog. I'm a mix.
Okay.
so do you guys eat
I
bugs?
guess you get a pass.
I do. I love bugs. They're
Awesome.
crunchy.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Slimy and
Would you-
satisfying.
Would you eat the bugs for spicy?
I would do anything for spicy.
Aww.
Aw.
Oh, that's so
Anything.
Okay.
That's so.
Um,
okay. But okay.
Yeah, getting back on track.
Okay, yeah, so I was basically just using that experience that I had, like that little mini one back in high school, and then I was like, you know what, this would be kind of cool to add to a lot of Sav's older animations, because a lot of them didn't have sound. So I ended up going ahead and I reached out and I got permission to add some just for practice, right? Not for the sake of uploading. And I just found it like really fun. And it's quite literally like the first time in my life that I found like a creative outlet that I enjoy doing, that I seem to be pretty okay at, and that like it feels good to do for me.
Mhm.
So I did a lot of this until Sav had that animation ready, and during that time too, he and I we built like a really strong like friendship. In that meantime, like we would reach out to each other pretty consistently. You know, just like obviously I'm at work, so, and I say at work in quotations, they gave me 2 hours of work and it was an 8-hour workday and I had to go into the office.
Oh.
So I'm just sort of sitting there pretending to work for like
Mhm.
6 hours, and I'm like on my phone, like listening to songs he's sending or whatever. But eventually that got to a point where, because they lived some, I'm currently in Canada, and he also resided in Canada. So I was like, you know what, dude, like we should hang out. Like, do you want to come visit? And he was like, oh, dude, fuck yeah. So he ended up flying out, and we hung out in like this tiny apartment, and like it was like a puny studio. And while he was over, you know, we were fine tuning that animation that I had commissioned a long time ago. And at this point, it's past the point of being a commission. This is just like a full-on production that we're now both involved in.
Mhm.
And then we were stumbling across, like we were just like lounging around one day, just like I was on Twitter or whatever, just scrolling through, and I saw a notification about somebody had released a nice Beastars model, and then we were like, holy shit, like this is like
Light bulb went off.
insane. Yeah, this is like a really good model. And like I'm sitting right next to, in my opinion, like one of the greatest animators. I'm like, dude, maybe take a look at this. And he was like, oh, dude, fuck yeah, we have to do
Oh,
something.
dude.
So in that week, that week that he was visiting, it quickly went from we're just hanging out, and like I also wanted to say like truly just like hanging out, like we're just being bros, being
Bros,
pals.
being bros.
Yeah. But no, like during that time it quickly turned from that to like work production, and we released there was a Beastars animation, the very first one we did, like she's like in a closet sucking penis.
Oh, I love that one.
That was the very first. We did that.
That was a banger.
Like, yeah, we
They're
got
all
that done
bangers,
like
let's be
pretty
real.
quick, and that quickly turned into like one of like it sort of took off, and we were like, oh, we were very surprised by the amount of support. So then, eventually, he went back home. I went back to work. I took the whole week off just because, you know, I hated that job. I was like, I'm taking this week off. They're like, oh, but we need you to come in on Friday. And I'm like, I'll see about it. And then Friday came, and I'm just like, my phone's gone. My phone's gone. I don't know where it went. I can't answer any calls. But don't do that, by the way, everybody. Be responsible.
Yeah, guys,
Wait,
come
so
on.
just
Don't
quit your
be
job
like
by
me. I'm a
never
bad
coming
influence.
back?
But no, and then like a couple months later after that, he visited for another week, and we ended up working on another animation. We didn't finish it. It took a bit longer, but anyways, like we got into this groove of getting stuff done, and then eventually I was just really down. Like I just hated work. It was just not going my way. And like any time that I was working on these sort of like animations and all that, it was just like truly, I don't know, it was just like I felt like it was a better use of my time, and I was actually enjoying what I was doing. And then I believe it was Sav who reached out to me, and he was just like, dude, I think we can make this work. Like, I think we can do this full time. And then I was like, bet. And then so I quit.
Hell yeah.
Just, like,
Hell yeah.
You're like, I'm betting on this.
immediately-
Goodbye, job.
Yeah, like I had been taking commissions as well, and those commissions were getting quite like plentiful in both their amount as well as like the variety. So I was getting a lot of different like work experience as well. But yeah, when he reached out, he was just like, "Oh, dude, like we can make this work." I was just like, "Oh, 100%. Like, yeah, let's do this."
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So he ended up moving in to that tiny studio. Imagine like the tiniest box apartment, and then what we did was we hung up like a tension rod. Like imagine like a curtain rod, and then we put it right in the middle of it, and we split it. So he got his side of the apartment, and then I got mine. And then like we would like play Street Fighter and stuff together. We both like love fighting games. Like I actually got into it. It was actually due to work like long time ago when I worked at an esports bar. They were like, you need to learn how to play Tekken.
What fighting game?
No, Tekken specifically. Tekken 7.
I love Tekken.
What's your favorite character?
I mean, can take a guess.
Oh, is it King?
King. Yeah.
Yeah, of course it's
Yes.
King.
Is King the guy with the like the jaguar head or
Jaguar
something? Okay.
mask.
Yeah.
King's so dope.
It was, yeah, like when I was picking my first character, I was surrounded by all my buddies at like my old like job. So like we were all just hanging out after work, like half customers, half staff, and they were like, "All right, Cody, like who are you gonna play? Pick your character." And then I was like just looking through the character select, and I found a guy with an eye patch. And as I've mentioned, with my infatuation of a certain character, Wolf
You're so
O'Donnell
funny.
having an eye patch, I was like, I want to play this guy. And that dude, all three of the Tekken fans who might be listening to this, when I picked Hwarong, who's notoriously like one of the most annoying characters to deal with, it was funny. Every single one of my buddies were like, no, don't do it. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. He's bad to learn with. And then I was like, okay, I'll try this one. And then I just secretly, like, I bought the game at my home, and then I learned how to play it. It was fun. But yeah, so Sav and I would play like a lot of games, and then when we weren't doing that, we were basically just working on these animations. And then and it got to the point where it was really, really tough to like get that second apartment, actually, I will say, because I'll be like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, like we're making billion kajillion whatever money, but it was like, imagine going to like a landlord, like we had to convince our agent that like we have this money that's coming from our sites, like our pay site, and
Yeah, and they want to know.
legitimate. It is legitimate. And what was funny too is like I got really lucky, and our agent was he was a broadcaster for a long time when he was younger. He was a bit of an older gentleman, and so he knew a lot of stuff, way more than I did.
Damn.
So when I was like, "Oh, I'm a voice actor," he's just like, "Oh, cool! Like, what kind of rig and setup and set a bunch of whole other mumbo jumbo that I just didn't understand at the time." And I was just like, "I use a Blue
Yeah.
Yeti."
I use a Blue
No.
Yeti and OBS.
I did use a Blue Yeti for a long time. I eventually did upgrade to a Rode, which it's such a huge improvement.
I
but
bet.
No, regardless though, it was really really tough. We got into a whole bunch of shenanigans when we were looking for places. Like one of the places that we found, tell me that this is not the most sketchy sounding agreement ever.
Okay, let's
Okay,
hear it.
okay.
They were like, okay, yeah, you're all clear. You get to live here. You're totally approved. Do you want to come live here? And then I was like, wait, before that happens, what's the internet situation like? Can we have our own provider? And he goes, nope, internet's provided by the building and it's managed under a single account.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy fuck. I'm just like, nope.
Dodged a
You know?
bullet. Oh my
No.
god.
Yeah, and we were close to
it's-
taking that on too. I when I remembered that shit, I was like, I gotta ask this. This
It's
is
like a
bad.
non-negotiable. You gotta have your own access point. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was truly frightening. I don't know, but yeah, no. And then we actually eventually found a place, and now yeah, like we're not like it's nothing luxurious, but we're in a situation now where like we have our own space, and like I'm able to actually record. If I don't know if we can. Don't worry about bringing it up, but if you go to my website, I do have a picture of my current setup where I have like converted part of my closet, like my closet into like a recording space. But
Mhm.
the access point, like the monitor that's in there, connects to my main computer that's out here. So when I'm doing sound effects, and stuff
Yeah,
like
I've seen that with a
like,
bunch of
oh,
voice
it's VA
actors
time.
that do that.
It's really useful.
Is it
It's
okay?
Very very useful.
Good to know.
Yeah, just because it's like for someone who's also working in Foley, like me, it's
Oh, yeah.
very useful to be able to do the Foley, and then I go, okay, it's VA time, and then I go into my closet, I record it, and then I don't need to send it to my main PC. It's just already in the project file. That is insanely useful for me, at least, just because it cuts out, I don't know, having to like wait for like you to download it. I guess it's not like a huge hurdle,
Mhm.
but it's just convenient.
Yeah.
It's just nice. But
Yeah.
yeah, no,
That's
but
awesome.
honestly, all in all, like getting to do all this stuff it was insanely I don't know, like I said it earlier, I felt really blessed by it because I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, I finally found a passion that I really like, and I feel like it's something that everybody can really get into because
Oh,
it's
Yeah.
something.
100%.
Yeah, like anybody can get into VA. I always offer people like, yeah, like, do you want to try it? Like, if you want to give it a go, then I'm happy to give you like advice and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
some of like my warm-ups now that are just really fun. They're really good icebreakers if you want to give them a go. I've put them in the chat. They're just some tongue twisters.
Yes. Yes.
They yeah. So
Uh,
I'd like to hear Harvey, Rano, and Banjo. If you would
God.
like to, you get to pick them now, and there's one that is
Okay.
insanely tough.
okay.
So
Oh boy.
Harvey, you go
Oh,
first.
these are fun.
I'm so fucking scared.
I'm just gonna do the first one. Let's.
yeah,
The big black bug bit the big black bear, and the big black bear bled blood.
good job.
Hey, that was
That was
good.
good.
Yes.
Yeah, that was good.
Nice job,
Okay.
Harry.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
should I go?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do the third one. Ready?
Oh boy.
To sit in solemn silence in a dull, dark dock, in a pestilential prison, with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap, chippy chopper, big black bug.
That was.
I feel like these are like almost like there's gonna be one that's gonna make you say a slur. At the end.
Yeah.
Like, crap.
Fuck.
I here I have
That's
this one
easy.
that's I didn't want to give.
Oh my
that one
God.
out, but
Oh.
there's
Oh,
that one
yeah,
too.
you got
Oh,
that right.
Rana,
You
you
got
gotta,
that
you
right.
gotta read this one.
I can barely read, guys.
I
It's
believe in
tiny.
you. I believe in you.
You're fine.
Give me the gift of a grip top sock, a clip drape ship shaped tip top sock. Not your spin slick slapstick slip slop stock, but a plastic elastic grip top sock. None of your fantastic slack swap slop from a slapdash flash cash haberdash shop. Not a knick-knack knitlock knockhead knock what need. I'm not reading the rest of this. That's so tiny. Am I old?
That was no, that was
It's
good.
really
That was
tough.
good.
It's so
My
tough.
glasses.
That is really
My
tough.
vocal
gotta ask.
coach was like, you got to do these, and then you have to do them in an accent. And it
Oh.
hit me immediately. I'm like, the only I've been playing a lot of Kingdom or not, what's it called, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2,
Mhm.
and the only accent that I've been spamming in any voice chat that I've been in lately is just
British.
like the "fuck off, man, oh you fucking piece head," and I'm just like, I'm not
That game's
gonna,
so funny though.
I'm not gonna like do this to my poor vocal coach. He was like,
I gotta ask, can we hear the expert do it? I mean, I'm curious.
yeah, sure, I'll give it a
Yeah.
go. The
Let's hear it.
last one.
Whichever one
Oh,
you want.
Wait, okay, no, here. Okay, so I'll just I almost said I'll raw dog it.
Oh.
Oh, yo.
Wink.
Okay.
Wink.
A wink.
No, watch me fuck up every single one of them worse than all of three of you have done.
We'll just cut it out.
But yeah. All right, editor, get ready.
Yeah.
The big black bug, the big black bear, and the big black bear bled blood. And then there's some shun sunshine. Do you shun sunshine? That one's from I heard that one from Jack Black. He actually
Oh.
listed off a bunch of these. These are really, yeah.
You said it like him too.
To sit in solemn silence in a dull, dark dock, in a pestilential prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block. And
Oh my God,
this
Eminem, watch
awful
out.
one. Yeah, watch out, puppy's on his way.
You
Okay,
said
so
cock like 5 times.
I'm gonna be
Missed it.
really careful with this one because there is a very scary part
Oh,
that
boy.
Rano stopped talking right before.
Oh, I see it right
So-
there, and that's why
Yeah,
I stopped.
Wait.
Yeah. So
I was like, nope, done.
give me the gift of a grip top sock, a clip drape ship shaped tip top sock, not your spin slip slapstick slip sops sock stop, but a plastic elastic grip top sock. None of your fantastic slack swap slop from a slapdash flash cash haberdash shop. Not a knick knack knitlock knock need knickerbocker sock with a mock shop blob modeled trick ticker top clock. Not a super sheet seersucker rucksack sock, not a spot speckled frog freckled cheap chic sock off a hodgepodge moss blotched scotch blotched block. Try reading that part particularly. It's so hard.
Yeah.
Nothing slipshod, drip drop, flip flop, glip glop, bop bop, blib blub, blib blub, blib blub, blib blub.
Blop, bleep,
And then
blop.
that's
I have to say that
It
quick
just
time
gets
event that you passed that with flying colors.
Yeah.
We used to have to do these when I did musical theater. They would make us do all these crazy
Yeah.
warm-up things.
They're really good for like kind of stretching out your face too. Like I try to over enunciate
Yeah.
everything too. Yeah. Another good one
Yeah, we
to
love
do before you
stretching.
record is horse sneezes. Like literally just like that.
Blah!
Yeah, like that,
Whoa.
that's really good. I don't know what horse you have on your farm, Rano, but that's not a horse.
Yeah, I think that's a
Close enough.
person.
That's a man.
you
That's a
got
whole man.
You never heard a real
No,
horse.
but,
You're on
Like a
Ram
silencer
Ranch.
in a movie.
No, but yeah, there's a whole ton of like fun tips and tricks that I'm learning thanks to my vocal coach. But I also kind of picked up a few of my own. Like if we want, like, first off, before I kind of move on, like, does anybody have questions about what we kind of went over before?
Not. I
I don't
mean,
have any questions, but I do think you have amazing quality. What would you call it? What was that thing you called it? Gleep glops? What was it when it's like you said you dub a noise?
Foley.
Oh.
Oh, like non-diegetic
Oh.
or Foley?
Non-diagenics. What did you say? Whatever that thing is. Diet Jenny.
Diet Jenny.
Diet Jenny.
Like it does make or break like a good animation.
Yeah.
There's been like really good
Yeah.
animations I've seen, and then I listen to the voice acting. It's like that meme where you like take the headphones off. And you're like, what the fuck? That was so
The
bad.
trick with that, the thing that I find really helpful about being a audio engineer as well as a VA, which is why I always recommend people try to at least get into that sort of side of it, is because what's really nice is if you have the master file, like if you have the thing, I'm able to work off of the like my timeline. So like my timeline, by the way, looks fucked when I'm working on stuff.
Oh, I bet.
It's not fucked in the disorganized way, but like show this to any uninitiated person and they're gonna think I'm crazy, because it's typically I'll start with ins and outs and there'll be a single color, and that's like, for the sake of this, we'll think of it as say gex, you know, some gay sex.
Yes.
Dick going in, dick coming out, in, out, right? So I put the sounds in for all of those, and then what happens next is the BPL. Any guesses on what the BPL stands for?
Big
booty.
Big penis.
No,
BP.
guys.
Wait.
Oh, BP.
What'd you say?
BPL.
No. Mm-mm. Yeah, BPL. Bass plat player.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
No.
Huh?
I get it now.
So it's the plats. So what will you? It's any sort of impact. So like, or like, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
there.
Is that
Yeah,
like
there you
is
go.
that like is that like when you like you slap somebody in the face or
Yes,
something?
Banjo.
Yes.
Yes, Banjo.
Yes.
Yeah, when-
Over and over
okay.
again.
They're clapping
They do it
hands.
the same
Yes.
pace, and then it gets faster.
They're,
as
they're
as
doing
it
patty
goes on.
cake. Patty cake.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do.
What is Banjo doing here? We can't.
I don't know. He's just here.
Cover his ears.
I gave him the
I'm gonna
iPad.
get
over
I
the
gave him an
cake.
iPad. He's
I
just
can't wait to go to the candy store after this.
Yes, yeah, we're gonna go.
blanket
We're
over.
gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna...
Yeah.
It's nighttime now.
No, but
I'm going
so
to bed, guys.
basically-
Good night.
it kind of grows from there, and I'll typically like layer in like a ton of stuff off of the bass plot layer. So like that, like typically like if I'm trying to convey like any sort of like furry characters, I'll have like a layer that's underneath the plap layer that's like furry impact sounds, like
Oh my
or something like that.
god.
So I'll
Oh.
put that under it to kind of add this little bit of texture that's needed to kind of convey. Because there's nothing that kind of annoys me more personally. Cover your ears, because this might get loud. But if it's literally just like, then I'm just like, okay, like I know that's just you clapping,
Yeah.
and and it's a good start, but you gotta add more. There needs to be
Get up your
more.
game.
Sure, as Fandom puts it, you gotta up your game. No, but just you have to layer in some extra sound below that to help give it a little bit. Oh, did my
Just
I
got up for a
froze
sec. You're good.
No, it's all good. But yeah, it really helps with the differentiation of like making it like nice and bearable to listen to. Also, don't be afraid to turn the volume down on certain sounds. Like, you know, some people might think it's backwards. Like I was having a conversation with somebody who was interested about this, and like the feedback that I gave them was like, just turn the sounds down. And it was like, oh, like why? Like I'm like, well, it's because it's loud to listen to currently. You want the ideal, at least for me, not everybody's the same, but ideally I prefer it when they're almost like baked in to the animation itself and not sitting on top of it. But yeah, no, it comes down from that. And like for people who do want to start, there's a ton of good resources that you can use, as well as free sound effect packs that you do need to. It's nice if you provide credit when you're uploading them, if you do decide to, with the animator's approval and all that stuff as well. It's just good practice. But it's a really good idea to also just get more comfortable with making your own stuff. It was actually Zonk Punch who reached out to me about doing my own sounds, because he has a very, very good like free to use sound pack library that I was using a bunch when I was first starting. And then he hit me up in my DMs and he was just like, "Where are my royalties, bitch?" And I was just like, "Oh, like I didn't know you wanted that." And I was just like, "Oh shit." But no, one of the things I ended up working with him on a Christmas project back in, I think it was 2023 or 2024. I can't quite recall. But he was like, "Yeah, I want you to work on the sound effects, but there's one catch. They all have to be your own." And I'm like, "Ooh, that's fun. That's like a nice new thing." So I went out and I bought. I do more. I do have some secrets that I intend on keeping, but what I like to use is dish soap and flour. You can get a nice Tupperware container, mix those together. You're going to get like a slurry. Get plastic gloves too. Also, wear a mask. I'm serious. Wear a mask.
Yeah.
Because like I did this in the old apartment, and my old apartment didn't have a studio that has like no windows or anything like that. My room currently has no windows because it's technically a den, but it's like a huge den, which is awesome. But that's perfect for me because that means I don't need to worry about any outside noise. What does suck though is that when I'm making sounds using dish soap and flour, I quickly discovered that air, that awful smell and all that is not going anywhere.
Oh, God.
It's in fact just staying there.
Ugh.
And I was like, my eyes are burning. My nose is burning.
Something's wrong here.
I should stop this. And my whole room
ain't right.
smelled like it just smelled like detergent.
Oh.
You had sex with it? You had sex with the stuff?
In a way.
I mean,
You fucked it? You fucked it?
I feel bad for the audio viewers. I'm out here like performing. I'm like turning my little guy to look at you.
I know, that was
I'm
great.
staring
That was
at
good.
you.
that was
I
good.
saw
I
that.
like that. I like that.
I wish I could turn.
Yeah.
It's
no.
okay.
You're flat
Harvey can
standing.
like flip you occasionally.
Maybe one day.
I'm Super Mario.
Yeah, that.
It's like side A, side B of Rano. You got like,
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want to
Invert
see
the
the other
colors.
side.
Oh, I'm flipping you.
Ooh.
Oh, now you're facing away from
You kind of look
everyone.
like you're
me.
giving. Yeah.
You guys are always
Wow.
flipping
Look
each
like
other.
Don't look at
What's
me.
going on with this?
Yeah, you're side-eyeing whenever you talk.
We're sorry, audio listeners.
Yeah, sorry. We're just goofing around. We're such
Imagine
No,
a
but,
bunch of dogs and one goat in one
Yeah.
room.
And they're all having sex.
Yes,
3
very
dogs,
loud.
1 goat.
Well,
Is this a joke? No.
Hmm?
You weren't doing a joke. Okay, my bad.
Are we having sex right now?
after.
Right now,
Oh,
yeah,
after-
we're
right at the after
so
party.
good
After.
Sorry,
After.
sorry. I'm gonna have
It's funny,
myself.
actually,
Oh, okay,
on
okay.
that note, somebody told me once, because I don't get to a lot of cons because I'm currently landlocked in Canada. I need to get my passport renewed.
Oh.
I'm lazy.
Yes, you
But,
do.
I need to. I really want to go to a bunch of cons. But I was speaking with one of my buddies at FE, which is my local con that I go to, and he was like, because I went up to this room party and I was just like, hanging out and having some drinks, and in the corner, people were doing activities of the sex variety.
Oh, okay.
But they had videos projected on the wall, and it was shit that I was in. And I was like, that's cool.
Oh my
and
God.
then,
That's
and then I was a little bit like starstruck. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And then he pulled me aside. He was just like, dude, in a way, like spiritually, there was a little bit of weed going around.
yeah, okay.
Obviously.
So he was like, okay, look, like in a way, spiritually, you've been to like a lot of cons in a way. And I'm like, oh yeah.
They're in
He's
spirit.
like, yeah, I was at
Like every
MSF, there
con.
were room parties that had your stuff on. I'm just like, that's really cool.
That's awesome.
So, yay. No, but I need to get some more cons. I'll conclude the Foley stuff, but I have a quick con story I can get into.
Yeah.
After that. It's just so embarrassing.
Oh,
But,
lovely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was really bad. Okay, but no, like being able to make your own sound effects is huge. And my advice, if you want to make your own, is look at the ones that you're using the most within the packs that you're downloading from, and then just be like, I want to copy that, and then just do your best to do that.
Uh-huh.
Because like obviously, like then now you have your own pack. Not to worry about engagement too much, but it's nice when your stuff is able to get out there. And unfortunately, algorithms do like to kind of screw stuff. So it's like, oh, if you add a bunch of people in a post, it's not gonna go out as far. And with this being
Right.
my career, like this is my full-time job. It's something that I do need to keep in mind. So having to add a whole bunch of people who were responsible for making a lot of the audio and sounds that are within these packs obviously was something that I, as quickly as possible, wanted to not have to do. So
Yeah.
that's why I went out and I just made my own. Well, with Zonk Punch's help, actually. So
Yeah.
thank you again, Zonk. Appreciate it.
One thing I wanted to ask about it is like, how do you go about figuring out like what works for your sound? Is it just like a bunch of like trial and error of like
Yeah,
like
very much so. My method, I'm sure there's better ones that you can do,
Mhm.
but what I did is I grabbed the bad dragon and
uh-huh.
I I got a lot of saran wrap because I was trying to be smart and be like, I don't want to get a bunch of flour and dish soap all over this bad dragon. That I, by the way, do not use aside from oral stuff for my VA. So it's like I'm gonna be like, why does this taste like dish soap? Or like,
Oh, that's ew.
Right, so I'm like, okay, I don't want to have that happen. But I ended up basically grabbing the bad dragon and I just put it into the Tupperware container that had all of the slush around it, and then I would just, for like almost 45-50 minutes, I just endlessly recorded. I would just record endlessly and would contort it in a bunch of ways, and then I would do like a very loud clap right into the microphone, like just like with my hands, just to signify, okay, now I'm moving on to like my claps, so that way when I'm looking at it outside of the, like, I say studio, but like when I'm looking at it on my computer, I'm able to quickly be like, okay, here's where the cuts are happening. Typically they can be called like clap syncs, I think is the term for it. But yeah, I ended up basically just doing that for like an entire day.
Damn.
And then after that, I would then go back and start combining stuff. So a lot of the sounds that I have are very much like layers on top of layers on top of layers. Like one of my in sounds, as I mentioned, like something going in, like banjo. Like imagine like you're reaching in to like
into a theme park.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. No, but so yeah, just imagine like any sort of in. That's about 3 different sounds that I recorded in that are all layered on top of each other to give it like that extra, I guess, as some folks like to call it, that extra slush, that extra mac and cheese sound.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
The secret sauce.
I've yet to try mac and cheese, but I've been told it's actually.
Oh, is it good?
I've been
You've
told.
never tried mac and cheese, like eating it? Oh, like
Well,
using it. Oh,
yeah.
okay. I was so.
I think that's
okay,
I think that's the.
I was
thing.
with you, Rono.
Okay.
No, I'm Canadian. We got craft dinner. It's
dinner.
different out here. Is that? Do you have that in America too? I actually never.
Well,
Oh
just
my
call it
God,
craft
do
mac and
we?
Yeah, it's
cheese,
just craft.
I know yours says
I
craft
call
dinner
it-
on it.
I call it heaven in a box. That's what I call it.
That's so lovely.
That's good. I can go for some.
Oh.
I'm hungry. Oh, do you
God.
want to hear that con story really quick?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Awful. Okay, so this was my second con that I had ever gone to, and it's a dangerous con because it's the first one that I arrived and I had money.
Oh
Right?
no.
So I was like, I'm gonna hit up the dealer's den. I'm gonna go to the dealer's den. You know, I'm gonna buy up all this stuff.
Oh yeah.
So I go to the dealer's den and I pick up. You know how like cons typically have like a con map
Yeah.
that you can snag.
Oh,
So the con map, fortunately for me, was the exact same size, like dimension wise, as this one print of Legoshi with his dick out.
Oh.
So
okay.
I was like,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, that works.
So I slid it, like I slid the map into this into this plastic
Yeah.
sleeve that the artist had given me, and so it was covered. Like the print was covered, but I could see the map, right?
Okay.
And I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
First mistake. I didn't bring a backpack, so I had to carry this thing around with me. However, eventually one of my buddies was like, oh dude, like you're lugging that around, like we actually have a room here. Like I'm lucky enough where I can just like walk to and from like the con site. But he had a hotel, and I was just like, oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Like if I could just throw this in your backpack and then just leave it upstairs, like that'd be nice. So I put I put the print down on this table in the corner of the con, right? And no one was there. And it was the adult section. I want to clarify this. It was the adult section.
Okay.
This
Very
father
important.
and his child
Oh no.
walk over to us as I'm turned around, and I'm trying to put a plushie into the backpack too. I turn around and I see the dad who's looking at the map, like he has it in both hands, and then he goes, oh, and he assumed because there was a bunch of other prints behind it.
Oh no, he thought.
Thing. Yeah. So he slid it, and dude, when I tell you that it came out dick first, Legoshi's dick came out first. I don't think the kids saw anything, but what I do remember, this is the worst, by the way. He went, oh, okay, and he put it down, and he put it back down, and then he turned around and he walked. But what did I do? I went, oh, sorry. Now I'm responsible. Now
Oh
he
my
knows.
God.
Do you want to know what he did? Do you want to know what he said to me?
Oh.
Nothing.
Oh, really?
Nothing. He
Did-
looked
I thought
at
it
me,
was like nice.
and I remember his face. And
He was never the same
most-
after that day.
No, he looked at me, and I felt like that guy was my dad. He just looked so disappointed, and I
Oh
was just
my God.
like disgusted, like weirded out. But I'm like, and then like I started getting like, after the fact when you're like in the shower and you're like, I could have won that argument. This is how I would do it,
Yeah.
right? Like all that shit. So I'm like, no, when I was in
Yeah.
the adult section, why do you have your child here?
It's true.
Anyways, that still stuck with me. I was
How does
still
that even
so upset by
happen?
that.
Who let bro in?
Oh my
It's-
god.
Like I just for me it was just the look that I could have been off scot-free if I just kept my mouth shut.
yeah.
But the fact that I was trying to be polite, I was just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," and he was just
Oh, I.
So
Mm.
goofy.
Rule number one: never admit wrongdoing ever in any situation.
thank
Oh,
you, Banjo.
oh, thank you.
All
All right,
right,
Banjo, yeah.
999.
How do you think I got away with all that stuff in the 80s?
Whoa.
There should be a section called Banjo
Yeah.
Facts, and it's just like every 15 minutes.
True. We should do that.
Also,
Yeah.
oh, sorry, go on. I don't mean to interrupt, but I have to say I'm not sure if we covered this in the intro, but if we haven't, Rano, you are engaged.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Oh my God, I saw that. Congrats!
I am engaged.
Literally
Yeah.
just
Oh my
happened.
God, wait.
Huge.
Wait,
Yeah.
here, let's do it. Let's
Agreed.
do
2
our
days
let's do our
ago.
dance.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my God,
Dance,
we
dance,
did it.
dance.
we did something for you, Rano. We put something together.
Oh,
Okay.
what?
You did a dance?
Audio listeners, we're gonna do our Rano's engaged dance.
Okay.
Go.
Yay! Woohoo!
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
If I scream, I shake, so it works.
Yeah, so you're shaking with excitement.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
But yeah.
We need to hear all the
engaged.
deets.
It's scary. Well, I was trying to do it all weekend, but like freaking every night I was gonna do it, we would get too trashed, and I was like, I don't want to be like super drunk, and he's super drunk, and then we're both like, what happened? Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
I didn't want like
Oh,
that
right.
to be the memory of it.
Yeah.
And it was
Dude,
like
that's
the
gotta be a-
last night because I left on a Monday, and Sunday night, he kept hitting a dab pen and kept getting higher and higher, and I was like, stop. I was like,
Stop.
you're gonna be obliterated. And he's just like, he's laughing, and then he would just do it again to tease me because like joking. He had no idea what was
Oh
going
my
on.
god.
And I was like, oh my god. So I was like, well, I'm not doing. I don't know when I'll do it. I'll do it tomorrow morning. So it was Monday morning. It was like when everyone's leaving, and then I was like trying to get him out of the room so I could ask him, and he just kept being like, I'm just so comfy. Like, let's just cuddle and let's stay here. And we were rooming with like 8 people, and everyone's sleeping, and I didn't want to like make a huge scene. I was like, I just really want like coffee. Like, let's just go get a coffee. I need it. And he was like, okay. So like he got up, he showered, and then we were gonna get like breakfast, but it had closed. And I was trying to get there to ask him at the breakfast, but it closed because he took too long. So you're trying to do these things without like being like, I need to do something for
Mhm.
you. So then we like walked out, and I was like, let's just get a coffee like at like a Starbucks. And we're like walking, and I was like, I'm not gonna walk all the way to freaking Starbucks because I was so far away from where the Starbucks was, just for this. So I was like, let's just go back to the room. I'll make coffee there. And he was like, oh, okay, because he's such like a go with the flow, super chill, like
Mhm.
sweet dude. So like we're going back, and he's about to like open the door, and I'm like, stop. And I was like, wait. And like at this point, like I'm shaking a little bit, and like I'm a very emotional person. Like it's really hard for me to even like talk about anything like love related, just because I feel like really big feelings.
Mhm.
It's annoying.
Ugh,
'Cause, like, even when
feelings.
I'm angry,
God.
like I'll start crying
Oh.
just because like I can't help it.
Your heart
So he
too
like
big.
sees me, and I'm
You
like
smell too
shaking,
different.
and then I start like crying, and he's like, "Are you okay?" Like he thought I was like mad, or I don't know. And I was like, yeah, I just like really love you, and like I'm like hugging him, and then like I like started going down on my knee, and then he's like, oh, and then he's like, and then he starts getting teary eyed, and then I
Oh.
said how much I'm in love with him, and he's outside the door, and he just heard me, and yeah, so then I asked him, and he got all teary eyed too, and said
He
yes,
said,
but in the moment I didn't even hear him say yes because I was so anxious that I just like got up and hugged him, and then I like looked at him. I was like, "Wait, you said yes, right?"
Oh my god.
And he said yes, of course.
Oh my god.
"W-
Yeah,
like, did
was
you
really
did you like knew he was gonna say yes though?
Oh yeah.
It's still scary.
I mean, he could have said no,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
mean, we had talked about wanting to be
Yeah.
together forever. So
Yeah.
Aw,
That's sweet.
that's
Well,
so
congratulations!
nice.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
yeah,
I
it
have
was
a- I
wild
have a
because it's
question.
like, yeah,
Oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm a little delayed, unfortunately. Sorry. Please continue.
oh, I mean, um, basically it was like I was the type of person I never really thought you'd like find like a true love. Like I didn't think true love was a thing. Like love at first sight, I was like, that is such a freaking joke. But I'm like, I shit you not. Last year, MFF was the first time like I kissed him, and like it was like
Aw.
a fucking bell went off. Like he was all I wanted. Like all of MFF. Like I'm sitting there, like crying in the bathroom because we're rooming together, and I'm like, how can I be so madly in love with someone like this within like days of like we had known each other for a while, but like touching them and like being with them. Um, and I think I knew in that moment I was like, I want this. So
Aw.
it was really cool.
That's so nice.
Rano,
Yeah.
what'd you get from Starbucks after? That must have been a cool
We-
order, right?
I didn't even get Starbucks. I didn't even get coffee. I was just so happy that I didn't even need. I didn't need anything.
Just yeah,
Damn.
I mean, yeah. All the worries float away and you just
You probably never have to eat or drink again.
probably.
That's one of the benefits, actually.
Yeah, what? That's actually people don't talk about that enough.
Yep.
No, it was
Yeah, dude.
amazing. He's so cool. I could.
Are you
talk about
guys
him all day.
going?
don't
Are you
wanna
guys
do this.
talking about maybe any honeymoon plans?
We're not married yet, but
Oh,
I want to do a wedding, like a furry wedding
Yes.
next MFF.
Oh, at
And, like,
MFF.
Yeah, and like do it in my friend gets a suite every year, and he already messaged me. He's like, you have to do it in my suite. So
Oh,
I'm hoping.
that's awesome.
Damn.
That's so
Okay,
Yeah.
if I get my passport all in order, I need to
You will
at
be
least
there.
come and say hi. Yes.
Yeah.
the
okay.
claps in the background.
Yeah, I'll be, I'll be
you
in the
make all the
background.
sound
We'll get-
effects.
oh my god!
We'll get the
Instead of
slush
wedding
out.
bells, you have wedding plaques.
Yeah,
My
it's-
God.
there's-
Oh my God.
You're gonna come into the room. There's gonna be like 10 microphones all on arms that are all around the bed, and it's just gonna be like on my computer a new file, and it's just called like Wedding Day Part 1 or something.
Wedding day
Exactly.
plaques.
Recording saying-
Wedding day collapse is crazy.
You can do all the voice work for the video. You just do all the dub.
Just imagine a very sweaty looking man in the corner just slurring a bunch of dish soap and flour together.
It is always fun to like meet people like at a con for the first time, like see them, because all we see is like a Sona. So like some people I have no idea what you look like, and then I see you and I'm like, holy shit, like that's you.
Wow. Yeah, it is
And, like
always
sometimes
crazy.
people look like they're Sona, and then sometimes they don't look anything like they're Sona, and you're like, wow. So I wonder what you look like.
I'll send you a face pic after on it. You have to tell me if I look like me. You'll have to tell me if my dog looks like me.
Do you have
I'll tell you.
the giant scar as well? IRL.
Yeah, it was a
Whoa.
heinous longboarding
We
accident.
can do that.
I can give one to you if you want. Just
Oh.
like here,
I'll
hold
give you a
still.
huge smart.
Aw, that's so nice.
Oh, that's
Yes.
wholesome.
It's super cool.
I
It's
just
something that
draw
I
it
thought I would
on.
never do again. But here we are.
Here we are.
Do you like know? Like, were you ever like, oh, I don't know, or is it just like, yeah, this is it. I have to do this.
I knew a week. I remember messaging my friend, and I was like, he's it. And my friend was like,
100%.
shut up. Yeah, I knew 100%.
Aw.
Aw.
That's really
I didn't want to scare him
cute.
away though, so like I would like tried to
Yeah,
play it
you-
off, but like
You'd be like
I was
really
creeping
nonchalant.
You gotta be
or just
nonchalant.
like yeah. You're
When do
cool.
I ask him out? I don't know. Like, how long is a good amount of time? Like, so I could tell you so many cool. This is not my episode though, but I could tell you so many cool stories about him and I.
Well, what was your guys' first date?
Our first date. Did we like do like a date? I don't know. He like first came over when I first met him. I'd worked night shift, so then he got a ride to my house and like just crawled into my bed and like we just like cuddled and
Aw.
did things, but like like it was just
Like sound effects?
so beautiful.
You guys did sound effects.
We made sound effects, yeah.
Oh.
In a way, we're all fully artists, you know.
Yeah.
Full circle. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he inspired me to like write my whole book and everything, and it's done.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Oh,
it's
done.
already in printing. It'll be out in January.
Oh, that's
My
exciting.
God.
You have to read it.
Yeah, it's so gay.
Oh, it's so
It's
good.
gay slop.
Oh, I love
there
gay
claps?
slop.
It's slop.
And it's not
Any
even like
claps in
porn.
book?
No, it's not
Oh,
even like
no
super
claps.
porny. I mean, there is like a little bit of like heavily implied.
You need that.
Mild
you know.
claps.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god. That actually reminds me
Remember when I asked you
was
to
working-
do the audiobook for it?
Oh,
Yeah, maybe.
that would be awesome.
I asked you a while ago, but like
I-
this was like you didn't even know me at all.
Maybe. I mean, it's just I've never done an audiobook.
I think you
before.
want Banjo to do it.
Oh no,
Yeah, Banjo,
no, you
should,
don't.
And then you should like,
Read.
and
You
you should,
definitely
like,
don't want
really
that.
sound out all the words.
And there were
He's just fucking up the whole time.
Can I get my line again, Banjo? The
There
text
was-
is literally in front of you.
Line.
Oh,
So there
God.
was-
Yes, spicy.
Oh, it's just I remember there was a time when I was working at this corporate job, and I don't know if
Yeah.
all of you are familiar with the author Kjell Gold. They do like books like Out of Position was one of them.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they've done
yeah.
a few others, but the names aren't coming to mind. But a very talented individual decided to, and it's on Audible. Like you can find this on Audible. They did an audiobook for Out of Position, which is like a gay furry romance novel.
It's like
And
the
I had
OG.
heard great
Oh.
things about this. I had heard great things, but I'm sitting there at my desk, earbuds in, and he's just like, in my ears, he's like, and when I grabbed his penis, I could feel it throb. I just had to put it in my mouth. Like it was like explicit
Wow.
porn.
All right.
And I'm just like,
Ooh.
and now I'm
Like-
just sitting there, and as I mentioned, I'm like 2 hours of work on an 8-hour day. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, can I still listen to this? Like I'm looking over my shoulders now. I'm like, am I able to? Like,
Yeah, that's
No, I get
last thing
you.
I need is like disconnected AirPods, and it's just like
Oh,
loudly, just like, and I put the.
that's always my worst
penis.
nightmare.
It's just I was just always very
That's
nervous
funny.
about that.
Yeah,
great
I did
book,
listen to the
everyone-
entire thing though.
yeah. Was it good?
It was like every episode. It was pretty good.
Wow.
I did like it a lot. Yeah, I listened to all the sequels that have been released too. It's
That's a
like
football
pretty much
one,
the
right?
only thing I did. Yeah, the
Yeah.
tiger and the fox.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
It's so cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was a big fan of like Kjell Gold's illustrations as well. I believe they were done by Ken Ket, if I'm not mistaken, but they also had Ruckus do some of the art as well. Big fan of their style. I'm not too sure if you're familiar with them, but they do like they do very strong anatomy, and they draw fur like a very cool way.
Oh, okay.
Just like a huge fan of, yeah. But yeah, no, it's just like I'm just saying on the bus there, like it was awful. I had to commute like 5 a.m, take a train all the way to the opposite end of the city,
Oh,
and then
that's
take
rough.
a work sponsored shuttle for 40 minutes. I don't wish that on my worst
Damn.
enemy. No, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Not a fan.
But,
Yeah, I know what that's like. It's not fun.
For a lot of Foley stuff, I don't know if we want to
Yeah.
jump back to that or
Yes.
if we want
I love
to...
Foley. It's
No, but
Can I say something about
specifically,
Foley real quick?
Yes.
So when you say Foley, it's like I have a
Mhm.
medical background in Foley catheters. Like when you say Foley, I think of a Foley catheter, which is like the tube that goes in your penis to collect the pee.
Whoa.
So like every time you say it, I giggle a little bit.
No, don't do this to me, Ronald.
He
Ronald, I
said
don't need
the
this.
penis
Ronald, I don't need
Collect everyone's
this.
pee.
Ew.
Pee collector.
Stop.
Actually, that would fit for you, Spicy.
God. Anything fits for me.
Okay. We're learning a lot about each other today.
No, what was okay, like also real quick too, like before we did the podcast, Rano and I did a stream a long time ago where we were playing Skate, and there was just this one particular clip that somebody made, and it had me giggling still. Rano, we were talking about someone who has like a butt plug that's connected via Bluetooth to their phone. So it's like they're able to like their partner can like spy on you, and anytime you have a conversation with another guy, just this loud like just
That's
like,
real
dude,
life.
I think
Oh
your
my
phone, I think your
goodness.
phone's ringing.
It's
It's like the vibrator's louder than the ringtone itself. It's just one of those. Oh yeah, it's on my phone. We're
That's
good.
such a fun idea, though.
Yeah, inventors, get on that.
you know,
We
I
have- we
bet
have-
people at cons already do that. I feel like
And that brings us to our sponsor, Love Ends.
Oh.
Spy on your boyfriend and buzz him.
No, we don't actually have that sponsorship.
Gotta love it, sponsor.
No.
kidding.
That would
I'm
be.
scared.
We can't have it with Banjo here, guys. We can't have a Love It sponsor.
Sorry, my bad.
Guys,
That
Banjo,
brings us
how
to
are
our
you
other
doing?
sponsor.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
How's it going,
I'm a big love
Banjo?
answer.
A what?
I love love ends.
You,
I did it. I
Man,
used
you
it on
just said
somebody in web fishing one time.
wait.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
Did you do like the kissing thing? It was like, and then like.
No, I was
you're,
just playing web
buzzing
fishing
them?
with like on a random public server, and they sent me the link, and I didn't really know them. They're like, "Can you use this for me?" I'm like, "Sure."
Wait, what?
That's a level of
Yeah.
trust.
That's my one and
I
only
just- 'cause I
experience with
remember-
love ends.
Was it like linked to the text as well? Because I just remember anytime you try to type something, it was just like.
It's like
You
Animal
sound like
Crossing.
Galap. Oh my goodness. It might have been. I don't remember.
That's
That game was so
crazy.
good, though. That game was so good.
Let's bring it back.
Oh,
Yeah, bark
Oh.
fishing.
sorry.
Bark
Yes.
fishing. Oh my goodness.
Actually, you could just call it the BARQcast and then get it. 'Cause
Oh.
fishing cast line.
Oh
Speaking
my
of Bark-
god.
Speaking of Bark, what?
Wait, that's genius. Do we want to
That's
do
why we're
the game?
sponsored.
We
Oh.
create a little
Bark.
game.
Yeah. We can,
Yeah, actually, I'm down.
yeah.
You want to play a game,
You-
boys?
You like games?
I like games.
I actually met my fiance on Bark.
Wait.
Why are you?
Wait.
Oh, that's
No, I
right.
didn't. I'm lying. I'm lying.
That's
I'm
right,
sorry.
That's
I did it for the
right,
bit.
Rono. Nod,
that's
nod,
good.
nod.
Yes, you did.
Rono.
You
I
did.
met
No, you found him on Bark.
Oh,
That's
yeah, you did,
awesome.
right?
him.
Congratulations.
And then I. What do you do? What can you do to people on Bark? You can poke.
Boop.
What's this?
You can
new
boop 'em.
sexual thing?
Ooh.
Boop.
Wait,
Boop.
sexual
thing.
Booping isn't
Well, I didn't
sexual.
know there
Well,
was
I
like
mean,
a.
game.
There's a thing in Bark where you can go to like groups,
Yeah.
isn't there? And
There's,
you can
like,
like
groups
find
in
a
Bark.
feet group, and then people
Yeah,
post their
there's
feet.
there's a foot group
yeah.
probably.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
What a-
So if you guys
Oh,
didn't know
yeah.
that, there's groups.
Yes, there
Oh,
is
yeah.
groups. If you're there's a
Oh,
there's a group for
yeah.
everything really. If you
Group for
Yep.
feet
There's a group for voice acting.
for there's probably it's probably a voice acting group.
and feet.
And feet.
There's, a
There's
group
also
for-
feet.
There's a
Um,
second group for feet.
maybe even a third.
Variety.
Yeah.
There's a group for.
Ugly
I know.
feet.
You said you didn't like paws, Spicy, but there's groups for paws.
And feet.
You're not winning me with that one.
And Rano socks.
Oh.
Seeing a socks group on here.
Oh.
Ball?
See, yeah, there's so many cool groups on Bark, the app,
Yes.
available on
note,
all
too.
major app stores and devices.
Let's do some
Side
stats.
note, too.
Harry.
Let's
The love of your life
yeah.
is on Bark.
True.
Let's
Yes.
play a game.
Okay. Let's play
The
again.
love of- okay, go.
Okay, this is a new segment we've added to the BARQcast recently. It's a little game of higher or lower where we go through the bark stats.
Wait,
And
can I do the intro song?
oh yeah, sure.
Wanna get higher or lower? It's the bark guessing game. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that was good.
That's
That-
cool.
Yeah. Oh my God, Blue's Clues.
Was Blue's Clues here? What the fuck?
What the hell is here?
Tell Blue I need to talk to her about her clues.
Oh.
I forgot Blue was a girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Shit.
Bark
Okay.
Analytics. So I'm gonna go through. We have, I think, what, 4? Yeah, we got 4 questions here, and you guys are just gonna have to guess the answer. It's pretty.
335,000 users.
Yes, this is the statistics of
Is that the question?
335,000 users.
We have 335,000 users that we're pulling these analytics from. So
Mhm.
That's
let's get into it.
crazy.
Yeah. All
So
right.
crazy.
First question. Are there more, or based off Bark Analytics, are there more tops or bottoms in the fandom?
Bottoms.
Bottoms.
By how
This is
much?
Lots.
You
By a
know,
large
well, no.
margin.
By what percentage?
You think it's not close?
I don't think it's close.
you don't think it's close. You think they're just like majority
What do you count a
bottoms.
verse as?
Been on Bark long enough.
Well, I will have you know, there are more tops. That is true. But
What?
the margin's pretty close. What I'm seeing here, is that, just to round it, there's 52% of people are wait, hold on, yeah, no, sorry, it is 52% of people are bottoms, while only 48% are tops. So it's like,
So there were
was
more
right.
bottoms.
yes. Oh, sorry. Did I say more tops?
Human.
Yeah,
You
you said
did.
more tops, and I
Oh.
was astonished.
No, sorry. I meant more bottoms. I had it mixed up in my notes.
Negative
Okay,
or
I was like, there is no freaking way. But
Imagine,
that is really
I
wrong.
just gaslight the whole community, and then we just get more tops because of it. Everyone's like, oh,
This,
okay.
this is just how you get your own stats.
yeah.
What are
So
you guys?
there are
Is everyone quiet?
there are 3,595 more bottoms than tops on Bark.
yeah.
Does that include
Good for
like
them.
people who are Switch and Verse then? Like,
Yeah.
or is it literally just?
you
No,
have to pick
this
one?
is
Bottom
just
versus top.
people who are bottom versus top. Yeah.
All right.
So you know,
So
honestly,
wait, do I get a point then?
yeah,
Do I get a point?
yeah. You guys get a point.
Let's go.
Wait.
High five.
Can you guys? Okay. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
You nuzzled me.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, let me put my game face on.
Oh yes, put your game face on. Okay.
Oh yes.
I'm ready for the next one. I'm ready for the
Oh,
next
that's
one.
that's a game face. All right. Let's see. Next one. All right. Out of Bark Analytics, do more people have the AD section of Bark enabled or disabled?
More people have it
Disabled.
enabled.
Okay, so Spicy, you think more people have it enabled? And Ron,
Okay, so Rano is disabled. Spicy is enabled.
I'm disabled.
What?
No, not like
Well-
that.
I'm disabled.
What's the answer?
Well, the answer is that more people actually have it disabled.
Yes, girl.
Yeah.
Can I have a point anyway?
Okay, you can have a
love your
point still. Let's see. It says 148K have it disabled, while 111K have it enabled. So, you know, maybe people just don't know about it. I don't know. I didn't know about it for like a good amount of time when I first started using it.
Would you say it's our dirty little secret?
It's a dirty little secret. Yeah.
Yeah.
To everyone listening, you got to enable the AD feature to join the dark side. So if you haven't
Show
done
your
it doesn't-
penis.
Switching to the
Show me your
NSFW side of people's
penis.
profiles, it's kind of like opening up a loot crate.
yeah,
It
it's
is.
kind of like
It
a
is.
loot crate.
Oh my god, sometimes you get a legendary
CSGO
pull.
crate.
Legendary.
What knife am I gonna get?
Oh boy.
Oh, that is not a knife. Oh my god. Jesus.
You call that a
Big
knife?
penis.
All right.
It's rated.
So moving on to the next question. This is completely AD focused now. This is not a higher or lower, but it's just gonna be a guessing game.
Okay.
What is the most popular kink on BARQ that people have listed in their profile?
You go first, Rano.
The most popular kink?
It's
Like,
I'll
what-
give you a
is
hint.
it-
It's not like
It's not like
it's something very basic. It's
Yes.
not like a crazy kink. It's something
It's
very
basic?
Yeah.
Anal.
It's a pretty good guess.
It's pretty
No,
good.
oral.
That's close.
That's
That's
switching it up.
kind
Ah,
Okay.
I
fuck.
think it's gonna be something
both so
more
good.
furry adjacent. It's gonna be like
Mm.
paws or something maybe.
Yeah.
No, hand job.
Oh, hand job. Okay.
No, oral.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
staying with oral.
Oral.
Okay.
All right. So we got oral.
Are we locked in on oral?
Yes.
Okay.
Oral for
I'm gonna be like Steve Harvey. I'm gonna be like oral.
Do I see oral?
Show me oral.
You have to get like a new display in the background too. that, like...
True. All right.
Show me hand job.
Please show it to me.
All right. So we got oral and spicy. You said pause.
I'm thinking it's either paws or something really like adorable, like kissing or something.
Oh.
Okay.
Is that a kink?
No.
though?
I'm holding
Um.
hands.
It's holding hands a kink. Could be to some
Okay,
people.
no, I think it's probably gonna be maybe like more furry
Anal
adjacent. It's
vor.
like everybody I
Okay.
speak to, it's like, oh my god, paws.
That's a good guess.
That's it.
Yeah, I think I'm locking in on like paws. or
Okay.
something. Yeah.
Well, the correct answer is blowjobs. So
I knew it! I'm so smart!
yeah.
Smart.
Wow, Rano, you're so good at this.
Rano knows the
We're at
community.
Wow.
Rano, can I have that point
Hey,
too?
it's like I do this.
Yeah, give it to the guest. Come on, be nice. Give it to the guest.
Oh, my bad.
Can I have
You
that
get
point?
all of it. You can have anything you want, as I said.
I'm so intelligent.
Well, you're so good at this, Spicy. How are you doing this? What, you're at like
You're so
5 points
smart.
now? Oh, God.
I can.
God.
It's just like a mystical thing. Like I can
like
tell what
Super
color
Smash
hoodie
Bros.
everybody's wearing.
Like Benson
right now.
Boone. Mystical, magical.
Crumble cookie.
All right. Last question. This one
Okay.
is not AD adjacent. This one's just full fandom. Another guessing one. What overall, through all the BARQ analytics, is the most popular interest that people have on their profiles?
Mmm.
Music.
Ooh,
Music. Okay.
the
Can we get a-
amount of
can we get a
times
hint,
I've seen
Harry?
Hiking.
A hint?
Can we get Harry the hint?
No.
Spicy.
No, I'm not giving a hint.
Hiking.
Hiking?
Banjo, can I get a hint?
Have you ever seen
Hey,
a
give
gaggle
a
of
hint.
furries together? Do they look like they hike?
um,
No, but I always see it
I'm not
on
trying to be
people's
mean.
profiles when I'm.
it's
when I'm
true.
seeing
It's
that.
it's
always,
it's
like,
a
hiking.
performative interest. You say you hike. Yeah, I do it all the time.
Music.
So
Oh my god.
I think it's
yeah.
gonna be like gaming. It's gonna be something game related, probably.
Oh,
or
gaming would be
music.
Oh.
good too.
okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What is it, Harry?
It's music.
The most popular interest is it's gaming.
Show me
It's
Banjo!
gaming.
Oh, it's
Oh my god!
Wow, Spicy, you
I
got it.
another point.
You got another
I
point.
I've been
Oh,
feeding him answers through a little
Yay.
speaker in his head.
Through. I hope you're not thinking about the
No,
following
through
thing again.
11s. I've been buzzing.
No.
But he
God.
buzzes like 6 times. And that means art.
Actually,
or like
Yeah.
Can,
Yeah.
with,
Didn't someone
with
win a
the-
chess tournament? doing
Yes.
yeah.
Can I ask
he
you a
gets
question,
that?
Bruno?
Chess tournament.
With the catheter, can it flow the opposite way?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean
Okay.
flow the like? Can you put stuff into you? Yeah.
Well, you said like you're feeding, so I never mind. Just forget I said anything.
Oh
Let's
no.
move on.
Yeah, you can literally
Let me
put.
take
It's
this
called
off.
oil change.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, now I regret. Now I regret
Oh,
opening my
oh.
mouth.
Yeah.
Um.
It's
I'm really
crazy.
happy. I was
Crazy.
trying to figure out how to get my shirt back on instead of listening.
Someone
to
once put a
whatever
bunch of
that
Oreos in their
was.
penis.
I'm scared.
Ooh, I
This
saw a
is
comic
true.
about that once.
No, they did
No,
it,
No,
and they had to have surgery because they expanded.
that's just
Anyways,
don't put stuff in your penis.
Oh,
put that
Or
on
if
your
you
BARQ
do it
profile.
safety. Do it
I
with
think
safety.
I think I need to talk to someone about this.
It's gonna be okay, Banjo. It's gonna be
Orgies.
okay.
No,
It's okay.
I think I like it.
Uh,
People are
What's the last?
crazy.
Do we have one more? Or is that the last one?
no, that
Is
was
that the last
that
one?
was the last one. Unless you
Oh,
have one you want to
beautiful.
pull out of your ass.
Oh, I have one I want to pull out of
Like-
my ass.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you guys ready?
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, what percentage of furries on BARQ?
4.
Ooh, that's good.
No. That's his answer,
Hold on,
not
I'm
good.
loading up. Okay, what percentage of furries on BARQ are? Okay, actually no. What's the most popular species on BARQ?
Dog.
Wolf.
Canine.
Fox.
Wolf is correct. Wolf is
Fuck,
correct.
I'm so smart, bro.
God damn
But
it!
that point's gonna go to Spicy.
Yeah, it's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Also, I think it's funny
I
because
didn't
Wolf
even
is like your
say wolf.
Wolf is your man. Wolf is your man.
I had a lot of different characters.
Who's
Like
man?
my Colgate Sona was a Fennec,
Harvey
and
Sona?
then I got a natural, like neutral colored Fennec after that. And that was literally like, I reached out to Rukus, who had a Fennec character that I was a big fan of, and I committed like, I guess some artists are much more okay with this than others, but I consider it like it must be the worst to deal with when you're just given like a written ref. But I at least was just like, I kind of just want him to look exactly like this character that you already have. Maybe just lighten the fur tone and add a couple markings here and there. Design's completely up to you. I just would really like this. And then they did that, and they were great. And so I rocked with a Fennec character for a long time. And then I became Dog. And I
Wow.
honestly am very happy with Dog. Dog is awesome.
Dog is good.
Yeah, they're all right.
You know,
Dog
dog
is
is only
key.
one letter away from the word good.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's.
I do have a couple other little tips and tricks that I could give.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sales, but
I think-
I don't know how much time we have.
We're good. You can tip away.
Get him out.
Okay.
Get 'em out.
Yeah, put the
Okay, you
tip in.
Them out.
ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Do-ba, do-ba, do-ba-da. I know you see.
some.
Sometimes the world rotates for me. No, okay, but that song is so
What are
good.
you
The Zoe
singing?
101 theme. The
iCarly.
Zoe 101 theme
iCarly.
is so good too.
Ron, have you not seen
was
Which
iCarly.
one
iCarly?
was iCarly?
What?
Oh
Drake and
no.
Josh. Drake and Josh's sister,
Drake
right?
and Josh was great.
Drake and Josh was
yeah.
good. iCarly.
Yes, it's
fucking
Meghan
crazy.
Kelly's
Back in my
sister's
day,
name.
we had Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh is good,
Yeah,
but
it's
iCarly's
good.
better.
It's, I couldn't believe my eyes growing up when I saw the campus that the Zoe 101 people were on, because it looks like a resort. What high
I
school
thought that was cool.
has like 6 volleyball and it's like on
They
a
might be too young
beach?
for this, Spicy. I don't think they know what that is.
Zoe 101?
I never watched it.
You don't know what
Britney
that is?
Spears,
I-
Jamie
I was
Lee
a little-
Curtis.
No, I
way.
know. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I never watched it.
I was like 6
Oh.
years old. I'm not
See?
gonna lie.
Yeah, see, we're old.
Damn.
So
They
like-
liked Victorious and
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god! You know what I watched? You guys ever heard of the Wizards of Waverly Place?
I love Wizards of Waverly
That one's good.
Place.
We know
My favorite
everything's gonna be a
episode of that was
dream.
when they're doing the magic carpet like drive lesson or whatever, where they have to like learn how to pilot the magic carpet. That was a cute episode. I like that. All right,
All right.
rapid fire tips
Ooh,
for
let's hear
VAs
it.
wanting to get into stuff.
Yes.
Wanting to get into porn specifically.
Porn.
Okay, nice thing to keep in mind when I'm doing a loop animation. Oh, wow, I really pushed that P out. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that. That was good.
Yeah, I like that.
That was a
That
plap.
a
That was
really bad
plap-worthy.
That
plosive.
was.
No,
that was a blap.
That's a plosive. But if you're doing something that has like a pretty consistent rhythm, and I do say rhythm like based on the plaps. So like for example, if we're dealing with 4/4 plaps, so it's like plap, 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 dat, 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 right? If it's
Uh-huh.
something like really like quiet, like or not quiet, but like kind of steady like that, and you're just tasked with doing like a 10 to 12 second VA thing, play with the rhythm of your performance, because that if you are don't just be on beat every single time, because in all honesty that just kind of leads to it becoming boring. Like it's really tough to do like a good performance where it's just that over and over again. Throw in some adjacent breaths and some hitching within the delivery of that. So for example, instead of bop 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 bop, do like bop ba da bop 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 ba da bop ba da, something like that, to give it like a bit of variety as well as almost like this nice kind of rhythm when you're delivering it. If you want, there's a couple projects that I've done that are like the shorter loop kind that don't involve me just shoving a bad dragon into my mouth typically, but ones where I'm actually performing and doing like VA and efforts and all that stuff. That's what they're called, by the way. Efforts. I've heard them be called pumps as well, which I really like the sound of. Yeah. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, that's good. That's typically how I would go about doing a loop. And something that I also think is really helpful is if you're able to have the animation on the same software, like so you can see it while recording your audio, it's insanely important because you're now able to do this trick where you would kind of snip off the end of the audio and then drag that to the start of it. So that way the last effort that you did can kind of carry out into the loop, like back to the beginning, right? And you can like crossfade that back into it to kind of keep it seamless. Like for example, I sent Harvey and Banjo, I sent you one, and it incorporates that to a degree where it actually gets trimmed at the end and then pushed all the way back. But that's a really useful trick that I picked up pretty early on. Now, specifically when it comes to dialogue, this is something that I am still learning. As I mentioned, I'm going to a vocal coach and all this, but there were some tricks that I picked up very early on that I've found some success with, and it just comes from like a couple things. First off, when I was in my very first scene, because as I mentioned, like probably one of the first animations I ever did was with Naked Sav during that Lego She one. And now that one kind of did just jump to the chase pretty much. Like it just kind of got to the point, which was nice. Like, so I didn't have to do much character acting. But when I was in a situation where I had to start doing that, I know it was pretty simple advice, but it was just what I needed to hear at that point, which was just like, forget, trying to do this performance. Like, don't anticipate and don't try to like what's it called, like don't try to anticipate the performance that you're going to be giving. Like don't try to aim for something, just try to put yourself in that moment and go for it. And then if a happy accident occurs, that's typically more impactful than something that you've actively kind of worked towards. And it's like you can kind of surprise yourself with how good it was, because I was hitting a roadblock during a particular animation where I was just like, I have no idea how to convey this, because it was a little bit of like a mystique, kind of like, oh man, are we about to or not kind of thing. And that was really tough to get across because I wasn't able to rely on what I typically did back then, which was just like oomph, 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 oomph. But like it was something a bit different. So putting myself into that situation definitely helped. And then from there, I started learning more and more about just actual line deliveries, because a technique that I didn't know the name for until recently is it's called punching certain words. And now, Banjo, I don't mean physically. So
oh, thank God! I was gonna yell. I was so scared.
So you basically focus on a certain word within a sentence that you're given, and then change that word each time you do a take. So like, I don't know, for example, like what have you done is a really easy one, right? Because now try to say what have you done, but really accent either you or done or what or have. Like what have you done? Or yeah, like, or something that also really helps with that. So just to conclude that part though, just try your best to like punch a specific word and see if that changes the direction that the line's going in for the better. So like instead of being like what have you done, you could be like what have you done, like something like that to kind of like
Mhm.
add a bit of life to it.
Yeah.
And now, speaking of life, something that I rely on a lot, which I'm sure like one day I'm gonna look back on this and I'll be like, I'm giving such terrible advice, but but like what I am finding a lot of success with is something called pre-life. There's also post-life, but I'm currently just focusing right now on pre-life. It is the I yeah.
Free.
I heard some.
Oh my
I
god.
fucking knew it.
Come
I fucking
on.
knew it. I fucking knew
Y'all
it.
were thinking it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was an
right.
actor go and I'm like, who did that?
Can't
I'm
take
like
this
the
guy
teacher in front of the
anywhere.
class. Just like, who did that? But
Sorry.
pre-life is basically just adding a little bit of life to whatever line you're about to deliver through like an effort or through like any sort of thing. So for example, like you could again use what have you done, but let's try and think of something different. So just be like where are we going, right? So just be like, oh, where are we going? Or where are we going? Something like that, just to kind of like change the way
Yeah.
like kind of delivering that can really help. You hear that a lot in like anime and stuff too,
Yeah.
where
I didn't
even
can
notice
help. Yeah, it's a very
Gonna
fun
be a
thing to
hero.
kind of do. Something that is really fun to do. This is what I've learned from my vocal coach as well. You ask yourself in the middle of the take, or even better if you have like a director do this just on the fly. You go, how's your character feeling? Express it in an ah. Right?
Oh, okay.
So like if your character's like a little bit, think like angry, mad, just like
Whoa.
or
Banjo,
just,
what are you feeling?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. See the thing
That's
But
is
it's
good.
I really,
fun.
Yeah.
yeah,
I like
it's a
that.
fun thing to do. Yeah. I want to focus more on dialogue roles. Like I can't give too many details, but I did get a role in a game. I'm going to be playing a
Ooh.
merchant character.
Exciting.
So I get to sell people items. So that's going to
What's
be
the game?
exciting. I can't say. I just
I'm
Secret.
kidding.
said,
Fucking with
Ronald.
you.
I just
What's the
said.
game? Tell me right now.
What's your character gonna
um,
sound like?
It's usually my twink voice. So what the voice that I do, by the way, for my twink voice, I discovered this thanks to another vocal coach that I was speaking with, who helped me kind of guide how I do my twink voice, because I would stumble across it during a take and then I would hold on to it desperately for the rest of the animation. And then by the time that animation was done, a couple days go by and I need to do it again for like a different project, I would like have to rediscover it. But what he told me was just, so for example, my twink voice sounds a lot like this. Like if I'm talking really, really like this, and all the words keep going out of my mouth like this, it's usually my eyes go fucking bug-eyed. So it's just like, okay, what is your face doing when you do that? And I'm like, oh, my face. Obviously, that voice is not going to be used for dialogue so much as it is for other things.
Mhm.
But it's just like the really whiny twink voice. But yeah, just like being able to kind of identify when you're doing like a silly voice like that, because something
Yeah.
again that's really important is when you're doing VA, obviously like the goblin character in the show that you're watching probably doesn't sound like a goblin all the time or something like that. That's probably a voice they're putting on. So understand what your arsenal is and then be like, oh, I can actually use this. Not all your silly voices need to just remain as like silly things that you just get to do on occasion. Like if you can incorporate that into a character, that's like extra. That's like obviously like, beneficial for you. It expands your palette of roles, I guess. But high five, Banjo.
He's always fucked up. He's always fucked up. Don't worry about him.
I'm a little next
Together.
No,
Just control him.
but yeah,
Yeah.
really quickly too. So that's about it on the tips. I can obviously go into more. I'm just wanting to keep track of time as well. But there is something that I think Rano and I should talk about a bit,
Oh.
and it's the beef, man. It's the beef.
Oh shit.
What's going on? I'm just
Dude, what's the
kidding.
beef?
We're
No,
pregnant.
it's a project that we're
Kidding,
both
I'm
in.
kidding.
Yeah, we're pregnant. We're both pregnant.
Oh my god, it's so exciting. So a project.
No, it's a project that
Yeah.
we're both on. I think if it's cool, it's probably a really cool idea to bring it up here.
Yes,
There's a whole
yes,
ton
bring
of
it up.
furries. So there is this project called Fair Game, and we have a ton of animators who are going to be basically making like a anthology series. It's definitely adult themed. This is an adult entertainment product. There's
Mhm.
porn.
Oh.
But we've got tons of voice actors.
Mhm.
There's a ton of animators, a lot of talents going behind this project, and currently there's a Kickstarter that needs to get
Whoa.
funded. So we want to put the word out.
Yeah,
'cause
shout it
honestly,
out.
I'm very excited to work on this. So yeah, Fair Game. Look up. Hold on. Do I have a link for this too? I probably do.
Guys-
Rana, do you want to keep talking about the project while I find this really quick?
Yeah.
Fair
so
Game is
basically-
officially BARQ endorsed.
Oh heck yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's
yeah, it has
go.
really some really cool big name animators and voice actors. There's voice actors from I think they're from anime. I
Damn.
think there's a Beastar voice actor.
Yeah, we have some Beastars voice actors.
Yeah.
Whoa.
good
Or I
one.
think yeah.
And it's gonna be really
That
really
sounds
cool.
awesome.
I was
Yeah,
so
it's like,
surprised to be a part of it, and me and Spicy are actually in the same animation.
Ah!
Let's go.
Yay!
That's so
I get the
exciting.
voice
What?
I get the voice pop. I'm very excited. And we have there's gonna be like musicians who are making music for this too.
Damn.
There's a ton of really cool incentives as well. I think one of them is you get to have a voice actor like read a script for you of your choosing, either in the character voice or without. Wouldn't be the first time I did that. I hosted a little subathon. Oh yeah, I forgot to say at the start. I stream too.
Yes.
I'm a
obvious-
streamer.
Yes.
What's your Twitch?
Yes.
It's SpicyGayDog.
Everyone go
Same thing.
follow.
So if you liked what you heard here or want to ask more lewd questions, go ahead, and I'm over there. But no, it's just a really cool project. Thank you for letting us bring this up. 'cause
Oh, of
this is something
course.
that
This
like,
is
I think
awesome.
all of us,
Yeah.
Rano and I, are both pretty passionate about, just because it's a cool opportunity to be part of something like on this scale. Because like
Yeah.
currently with the stuff that I take on, it's usually just animator to animator to animator, like separate project. But it's like, dude, we're in like 7 group chats for this
Damn.
project. Right?
Wow,
Like,
it's
there's
big.
like tons.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So yeah, no, but look forward to it. And if you want to show some support, you can go and share or donate to the Kickstarter. And honestly, just
Hell yeah.
I'm not really good at pitching stuff.
No, that
I'm gonna be like
that-
a car
that was
salesman.
great.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, I like this
I'm
car.
pi-
'cause it
consider-
Guys, if
goes
you
consider me
enjoy
pitched.
furry porn and
Mhm.
a gay slob,
Yeah.
And
help,
V stars.
help
Slob.
fund and bring this project to life because it's gonna be really really cool.
Yeah.
And you
Question.
get to see a lot of people use their talents to just make a really cool project. And it's not just all like porn. Like there's actual like storylines and like voice lines. It's not just like moaning and
Whatever.
Clapping.
30-second clips. Like they're it's a
Yeah.
long
I
a
see.
longer like storyline.
Hell yeah.
So it'll be really cool.
I have a question.
Yes. What is your question?
3 characters from Beastars. What's your dream blunt rotation?
Ooh, that's
Okay.
Wait, am I having a blunt with them or am I
No, blunt
like, doing
rotation.
things with them too?
No, blunt rotation.
Oh,
fuck.
changes
That's
things.
tough.
I think I got mine.
You got yours?
Hear me out. Hear me out. Ready?
Yep.
hear me.
Now,
Reasoning behind
these-
it too.
these are-
I'm
okay.
curious.
Legoshi, another Legoshi, and Lewis.
Just 2 Legos.
Just-
Just the 2 of them in there, yeah. And the reason
Are they different in
is
any
because
way?
Legoshi.
And
Oh,
they're
no,
kissing.
One of them has an eye patch. How about that? That makes you
Oh,
happy?
evil Legoshi.
Oh,
Okay.
Evil
Yeah.
Legoshi.
Evil Legoshi, and Lewis. Because Lewis, Antler, Legoshi, Evil Legoshi.
Yeah.
sorry.
Wow.
Okay.
That was fun.
For mine, I don't know. I'd want it. I think it'd be really interesting to get
Melon.
yeah,
I was
Melon
gonna say
first
Melon.
off. That guy probably has some like smoking with him. That guy would probably have some crazy shit to talk about. And then to keep it a zest fest, I'd get Pina in there as well. I feel like they would totally just fucking either completely hate each other or really get along, and I would be excited to see it either way. Like last, I'd want to say Legoshi, because him and Melon smoking together, like, oh my god, I can't even imagine the conversations that would be had between those two.
Legacy would just talk about bugs.
But him and Melon are so similar that I feel like if they just smoke a blunt, they can just talk about all their fucking problems with each other, and then sing Kumbaya and be happy. And I'm just there along for the ride.
Oh, do you have your? Do you have your?
I would choose probably Kolat. Is that how you say his name?
Oh, yeah, Kolat, yeah.
The sheepdog dude.
Yes, that guy's awesome.
He's pretty cool. I would choose him. I would choose, what's the little rat dude or hamster guy? It's a little guy.
Oh, do you mean the guy who like chills out on Kolat's shoulder?
His name's King, I think, right?
I'm not sure.
I think it's.
I would just love to see him try to smoke a blunt.
Bigger than him.
Would you let?
Really,
Okay, question. I have a question for you, Rono. Would you let them put the blunt out on you?
No.
Whoa.
Okay.
On your tongue.
Just checking.
Interesting.
No. I'd eat it. And then my last choice would be Juno.
Oh.
She's funny, so like she would crack me up because she's crazy.
Juno would be good.
So she'd fucking go nuts, you know it. She'd have some crazy shit.
Yeah.
She'd be like running around. Yeah, I think those three would be really fun.
All right, Spicy. What about you?
It would be Legoshi, Louie, and Pina. And Pina plays a very important role because I feel like if both Louie and Legoshi smoke weed, it could probably get kind of sad for the both of them. Because it's just gonna turn into like I have a 4 on my foot, and then it's gonna be like, where'd you get that? He's like, I was almost meat, and then it's just gonna be quiet. But Pina he would be the one to be able to like quickly move on and like direct. He would be like the babysitter. Like I honestly, like, I'm not obviously, like, if you don't want to smoke weed and you'd rather not, that's totally fine. I am not going to push it on anybody. Let me just make that clear. But so I'm going to tell a story here where I did the first time I smoked weed, it was insanely helpful to have a babysitter, because one of the guy who like introduced me to it, he was also like, yeah, and now we're gonna go to McDonald's. And I'm like, McDonald's? He's like, yeah, we're gonna go to McDonald's, and it's gonna be the greatest thing you'll ever eat in your life. And I'm like, really? And he wasn't wrong. It's kind of nuts. Yeah, just like the greasy food mixed with like the, what was it called, like the cotton mouth, I think is what they refer to it as, where your mouth gets really dry. It's just like perfect. But yeah, so Pina would be that. He would be the guider of
Pina would know what's up.
And Louis got all of his like crime boss stories too.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
That'd be juicy.
But then he'd be like, and then I killed a guy. And then Pino would be like, oh no, okay.
Whoa, okay. Crazy man.
We're moving. That's so crazy and wacky. Moving on. No, I think that would be it.
Yeah,
good choice.
Good choices all around, everyone. That was a good question. But yeah, I think we do need to start wrapping up here now.
I have a question.
Yes, Banjo.
Before we start wrapping up, since I know we're coming up in 2 hours. So I've done a little bit of voice acting before, mostly for BARQ stuff, and I have to say, dubbing over things and trying to like do the lines is like the hardest thing in the world. Do you have any tips for that?
When you're recording a lot, so like just like you have a line in front of you, but you're
like,
struggling.
No, like I have the visual of the character already, like, so like say like Harvey does like a recording of your chat and he does the line and then he sends me the thing and I have to dub over it with my voice. It's just like trying to get it to sync up, and also like trying to talk at the same time. It's like it breaks my brain. Yeah, so what you're doing is actually called, I'm sure there's different things you can call it as well, but what I would refer to that as is you're chasing the picture. Typically it's seen in like anime as well, where you have lip flaps that you're trying to match, Mhm.
Your best friend in that circumstance is going to be the pre-life that I talked to you a bit about, because you're allowed
Hmm.
to now you can extend lines, or if it's too short, for example, try and work the script in a way where you're able to convey what you need to say, and I just like try to like work the script in a little bit to try and to match that. I know it's a tough ask to do, especially when you're not given a script beforehand and you're just trying to match that. But yeah, try
Mhm.
your best to play with a bit of pre and post life, just to kind of give it a bit of extra like zest to also help fill in those
Mhm.
gaps. You'll find that a lot with like English dubs of anime. Typically, will do that a lot because their task is to get the audio to sync with the Japanese lip flaps, because they're not going to resync the English dub to the animation. The animation's just going to get sent to the English dub department, and they're going to be like, okay, you need to match everything that we're doing here, but convey the same message. And that's why a lot of times you'll find that people prefer the Japanese, because it's more of like how would you call it? Like, I guess it's more just like on point of like
Yeah,
what they're
like
trying to convey.
authentic kind of.
Yeah, whereas the English dub might need to do some variances within the performance in order to match it. Otherwise, you're just
Mhm.
gonna get like
Yeah,
as I
just
was doing. So
to our
yeah,
listeners, we're just
exactly.
moving our mouths. Just
Yeah,
you can't
so
see.
but yeah, try to play a bit with that. So again, so add a bit of life beforehand. So if the line's just like welcome on into BARQ, you can be like, oh well, welcome on into BARQ or something like that, or like fuck this way. No.
Fuck this shit.
No, but try to play a bit with that, and I'm excited to see what you come up with. Let me know if you need any more help or feedback.
Yeah,
Let me
that's good to
know.
know.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be helpful. I'm definitely gonna be using that
Yeah. All right.
because
Yeah.
oof, we do a lot of that stuff. Just like
There's a lot of times where I'm like, okay, Banjo, you gotta voice act this. I always send it to him, and it's always a hassle. Um,
Can I be your spokesperson? Can I be
of
your little BARQ
course,
spokesperson?
you can be
how can I say
Bark.
no to a dog? Rule number 2: never say no to a dog.
Yeah.
Noted. Noted. All right. Well,
Rano, any closing thoughts?
yeah. Closing thoughts.
I think you're really cool and your art is awesome. It belongs in a museum. And congratulations on your on your engagement, Rono. Those are my thoughts.
Well, thank you.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm flattered to be here and be a part of it, and it's really cool to see like people jump into your podcast and get to learn more about them. I do listen to all of them, and there's like sides of people like I never would have seen or thought about, or like get really cool perspectives on things. And I'm like, oh shit, like I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that. Or so it is really cool to like learn about more people in the fandom, and also to see people grow. Like Spicy here, who like I remember watching like your first animation forever ago and being like, this is so freaking good. And then you like kept coming out with more.
Cringe.
And then
I
like
cringe.
you were asked to dub some of my like animations, well not mine, but my
Oh
models
yeah.
animations um by
I remember
Byleth or
now.
by Leto.
Bleddo,
And
yeah, they were
yeah,
really
and you even
good. Yeah.
yeah, and you helped me with some of my voice stuff and like using using a dildo to like practice your like sound making, and it was just kind of goofy, but like your pointers were really good, and it was really good to have like an honest, like the one thing you have to do, anybody that wants to do voice work is if you want help, or you have to be okay with taking constructive criticism, to be like, your mic is peaking horribly, or like I can hear you breathing, or like you can hear your like when you're like hitting hard stops, or like puh, and like you're
Mm-hmm.
hitting the
Mhm.
air at the end of the p, or like whatever. Like it's important to take everything with like a humble mindset. Like
And
you ask for help, this is what you have to be okay with.
and for the love of God, if you're going to do VA for something, please, please clear your throat.
Yes.
I'm so dead serious.
Or you
I
hear like
hear
their lips.
somewhere. No, you hear the phlegm in their throat
Ooh,
sometimes.
no.
Yeah. And I'm
That's
like, I have to
nasty.
solo this audio. Like, I have to listen to that.
Ew.
Like, it's really gross. But yeah, just honey tea. Drink honey tea.
Honey tea.
Or tea with honey in it.
All right.
Yeah, chamomile, peppermint.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for you guys coming on. To everyone listening, please go follow SpicyGayDog and Rano on I don't know, do you guys have the same ad everywhere or is it different?
I think so, right?
Yeah, I feel like if you search
My
search it up, it'll be there. People will know. People will find you. They know you.
Rano or Rano Yeen
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah. I
And
thought it was something.
yeah, and check out the project they're working on. What was it called again?
Fair game.
Fair Game.
Fair
Very
game.
excited thing. Go support the Kickstarter if you like,
Yes.
and don't worry if you're not able to. Even sharing it helps. So yeah, tell your friends.
Yes, of course. We will.
Can I tell my non-furry friends?
Oh,
Your normie friends. Send it
yeah.
to them too.
Send it send it to your parents as well. Just send it to everyone. You know, everyone will have a
I'm about
blast.
to make a
playing.
few new furries.
Yeah.
Everybody, go to your parents' room right now, and you have to go, mom. The Spicy Gay Dog on Twitter needs you to get out the money for the Kickstarter.
Yeah, give me your credit card.
Yeah, send your submissions, and you have to film too, and send your submissions. Don't
don't actually. Don't.
Don't.
All right.
You never know. You never know.
You never know.
All right.
Alrighty. Thank you again for having me. This was a huge
Thank
pleasure.
you for coming on.
Yes.
And thank you again, Rano, as
Being
well.
here.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for having me.
This was so much fun. All
Rhino,
right.
thanks for coming back.
Yes. Anytime. I was so excited.
Yes. All right.
What's your tail wagging? Do hyena dog
Wag,
tails wag?
Do they?
Wag, wag, wag. Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm a golden retriever hyena.
Dogs.
Oh,
can have
you're
a little
just
bit of tail
everything.
wags. Yeah.
I really am. I also have a dragon.
You do. You
I'm a
do.
lion hybrid wolf cheetah mix.
Says got
King of the
everything.
jungle.
Yeah, you are.
Oh my goodness.
All right. And with,
Okay,
with that
bye.
being said, thank you everybody for listening to episode 20 of the BARQcast. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.